Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for you to learn something today. It's time to learn how to carry potatoes on your back. That's right, today we have a little game submitted by Hordian that reads, yeah, it is hard to carry potatoes. It's a demonstration, and I hope you have your notebooks ready, class, because we're gonna learn exactly how to do this. And we jump right into the game. I said jump right into the game, OBS. Show me the game. There you go, you showed me the game. Good job. Alright, I'm going to unfreeze everyone and introduce the fighters for the day. We have Roman Martella on the Weaver, we have Russian name which I cannot read. On the Tinker, we have Santa Monica. On the Lena, wait a minute, there you go, that's much better. Now I cannot see the preview and that's going to save me a few FPS. Alright. Regardless of what I need, what do these people need? Well, they do need a pango. Infinity is going to play the pango. Hopefully we're gonna see an infinity of skill from that man. There's also Kamikaze. Kind of misspelled there, isn't it? Playing the Viper, he's going to go on the offlane. Kind of interesting. There's going to be on the enemy team, on the Dire, there's going to be a Slacks played by Metamfetamax or something like this. I mean, there's an X in that name, so yeah. I'm going to assume I said it right. And another unpronounceable name, N with a symbol before that and a Z. Yes, that's definitely how you pronounce that name on the offlane. On the Dire offlane, we have a Bristleback, played by Rocky Paulo on the Bristleback. There's Vodka 430, playing the Enchantress. Oh, that's an interesting one in on the mid lane. Of course, it's a Shadow Fiend, played by Elsa, the only pronounceable name in this entire game. Well, he's going to be facing the Tinker. It's going to be a Dire Shadow Fiend versus Radiant Tinker. I'm interested. So far, not a lot of action. No one's gonna try and steal the runes. Kind of interesting. Usually you would expect people to go and try and steal some runes, but it appears like we have dual lanes. So it's going to be rather quiet. Dual lanes on all sides. There's going to be an Enchantress. Dire Enchantress on the offlane with the Bristleback. 2 cores. Where's the support in that combo? I don't think there is any, as, well, we do have the Lena that's probably going to be supporting. Interesting. She has the Arcana. She's not moving her head, but she does have the Arcana. She is burning with passion for Dota, hopefully. Alright, on this lane, on this top lane, there's going to be a Pango with a Viper. I think they synergize really well, because, yeah, they can dominate the lane, but the Witch Doctor and Slark are not to be outdone. As more time will be bought for me to talk about these lanes, as it does appear like the Weaver has disconnected from the game. Weaver, that's currently on the safe lane, well, he's gonna have a problem pushing back the Bristleback in the Enchantress. I think he's gonna have a fair amount of trouble trying to take down any of these heroes, which is what Weaver excels at. He dominates the lane. Well, he does dominate the lane by, yeah, by being able to kill his opponent rather fast, and he can just snowball out of control. No one can stop him. He does rotation, and all of a sudden, all your heroes are stomped. But the real matchup that we need to look forward to is a Shadow Fiend versus a Tinker on this mid lane. Those two are really dependent on their early game. So, whoever wins the early game basically will have free reign over the entirety of the map for the remainder of this game. So far, they're drawing even. There's nothing else to be said. Although the Tinker, yeah, he's getting a lot of farm already. He is getting 7 in 1. No support will come probably because, yeah, the Witch Doctor will be probably too busy trying to fend off the Viper and the Pango on this top lane to care about the mid lane. Whereas, yeah, maybe there's going to be some rotation to shut down the Shadow Fiend after some point, because the Pango, once he hits a few levels, he's probably going to be roaming. Look at that orb of venom in his backpack, in his inventory. He's going to be a position 4 Pango, something which I don't see too often. Right. Viper, dropping low. Kamikaze is, yeah, he's handling the lane rather well too, but, I mean, one CS, one deny. Is this holding it well? Pango's also fighting for farm, so good old pubs when you try to find an... Oh, Vodka is going to try to fight Roman. Both of them are dropping extremely low off camera. Very well. As mid lane. No action to be seen here. Still on the bottom lane. Everyone dropping low. Vodka is also low. Lena trying to finish the job by killing the Enchantress. But the Enchantress, oh, he's going to meet Roman Martella. But he's already solved up, Vodka. He is already solving up and walking away. Meanwhile, top lane. Someone's being found. It's the Viper. I mean, it's Viper finding the Witch Doctor. You know what I mean. But now he's gonna get bounced. That might be bad for Kamikaze. He's going to not TP away. He has no TP. He's going to get stunned. He is going to get control, leeched, maledicted, and killed. The N will start the beginning of the end by killing down that... What? That Viper? But what did he do there? He planted a sentry ward blocking his own pole camp. Okay, yeah, I think that was a misclick here. Oh, return kill that I didn't see, which I will go back in time and cheat to look at, because I'm like that. Okay, what happened there? Alright, it's the Pango that does a lot of damage, a surprising amount of damage, level 3, already at work. Infinity. Well, he's going to infinity and beyond with his kill board of 1-0-0. It's actually a kill death assist ratio of infinity, right? No, because you have to divide by 0. Actually, no, it's not infinity. Huh. I wonder how you calculate the division by 0 here. As no, bottom lane. Roman Martella is still low, has absolutely no regen. He's gonna have a huge problem. And in fact, he's gonna get stunned. No, he's going to avoid it masterfully. But Vodka, he's also tanking the tower. The tower does not care about your attack speed, your puny attack speed at now. Oh, Enchantress, dropping too low for comfort. As death is really not comfortable. Santa Monica will provide that death, but Rock Polo, he wants revenge. Is he gonna get it? No, he won't. He will not decide to commit for the dive, as Roman Martella will walk away. And I would not say he's looking very healthy, but at least he's alive, which is more than what the Enchantress could have said. Well, now she's alive as well, but she wasn't a few seconds ago. What I said still holds true, as Lina now, well, yeah, it's a support in lower level games. Going straight for boots, forgetting the wards. I'm not looking at too many wards right now. As, oh, Tinker meets the Shadow Fiend in the mid lane, in the river. He is going to drop him to 80 HP, but no, it's the Tinker that's in trouble. Enchantress is fast, but the Tinker with boots is faster. Alright, so he's not under as much trouble as I thought, with Elsa solving up as well. Yeah, alright, it's just Vodka that pushes back the Tinker. They could have gone on him maybe, but they don't have any lockdown, which I think is going to be a problem later on. The Witch Doctor is the only reliable stun that I see on the Dire. Well, to be frank, the Radiant are not extremely strong in that regard neither. They only have the Lina as a reliable stunt. There's also the Pango's ult, which is really great at controlling, but they have slows, they have a lot to work with. Whereas, yeah, there's a Pounce, I guess, that does a bit of damage. And talking about the Pounce and the only stun in the game, well, it might just be enough. Look at the Pounce, it comes, the end, it's going to be attacked by Kamikadre, but it's Kamikadre that is dropping way too low. Does not even have any shot at taking down that support. He just gets caught, out of position, and dies. Well, I'm not sure that's too great for him. I mean, okay, I said that the Pango was position 4, but looking at the farms, the farming situation is clearly not favoring that guy, that Viper. Kamikaze, well, he is going Kamikaze, but Kamikaze is supposed to kill while dying. He's only dying, so he's just committing Sudoku again and again. It's only the Pango that's doing work of God right here. Now, that might change. The Viper is supposed to be a lane dominator, but it's like farming rather nicely. And by rather nicely, no, 4 CS. I should look at the scoreboard before I actually say anything. No, he's farming really badly. So actually, he's getting levels. That's why I thought that the slug would have been great, but no, he's not doing wonderful. He's actually getting completely shut down by the Viper. So even though the Viper does not have any farm, he's a real position 4. He also has Orb of Venom. Everyone gets an Orb of Venom. You get an Orb of Venom. The Viper gets an Orb of Venom. Everybody gets Orb of Venoms. No? What's mid? Let's look back at the mid matchup. Again, it's rather even, but it looks like the Shadow Fiend is drawing even. And he might drive more than even. Now, Maledict on the Tinker drops him to half HP. The Maledict, what level is it? It's level 1, but it might just do the trick. Maybe dropping to 50 HP. One more tick, and one more raise possible. The miss will be by the raises, but the Maledict will do the trick. Wait, that didn't sound very English, right? Well, -1 point for Gryffindor. -1 point for Gryffindor. Roman Martella. Is he farming well? Well, much better than the Slug at any rate. Although he was against the Lane of Hell, it was the Lina that paid the price. She died once earlier. But that's it. And that's not too much. He might die twice though. There's a Witch Doctor that comes in, stuns Santa Monica, maledicts him, and now, yeah, he's dead. Roman Martella is not level 6 and nowhere near it actually. Level 4, he will fall to the level 6 Bristleback. Roca Polo is getting a double. He got twice the kills for his money. And that's good. That is great. The Bristleback, well, if he gets a good start too, he is going to be scary. With the Vanguard, yeah, well, The Weaver's not gonna do much. But there's still the Tinker and the Lina and the Viper to worry about. Wait a minute, why is everything... Why are all the portraits not moving? I did put... No, they're moving, they're blinking, but they're not moving. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Whatever, I'll fix that later for the next game. Now, Santa Monica is trying to find the vodka. Unfortunately, the vodka has feet and is running really fast. As now he goes back to farming. He's trying... Yeah, no, it's a support that's also farming. So they're splitting the farm, actually. Tinker disconnects and dies. Okay. Well, that's kind of a dick move to kill a guy that's disconnected, but honestly, it's a pub game. Who doesn't do this? But instant karma might come, and the karma is named Viper. It's called Kamikadre. As now Elsa does one little misstep, but no. Karma is really bad at its job. Roman Martella will maybe be the one to do this. And Elsa jumps forward. What is he expecting? He has a bug in his back. And it itches too much. He will die to it. It infects the wounds and it kills. Roman Martella will get himself the first kill of the game. For himself. Because there's been, what, 10 kills already. 10 games already. No, there's been way more than this. But in this game at least, there's only been 10 kills. 9 minutes in. 9 minutes in. Kind of a big mistake from the Shadow Fiend to walk forward there. He should have just walked back. He knew that there was that bug in his back. He should have just... Yeah, stay safe, kids. Stay safe. That's my advice for today. The end will now take the mid lane against Kamikadze. Kinda like that. Give some levels for your supports while your actual carry are farming. Slugtar is actually level 4 9 minutes in. Okay. Something's definitely wrong here. Now he's level 5, but he's almost at the level of his support. And what? Why is... Okay, alright, okay. I get it. The only guy that's doing great in this early game is the Shadow Fiend. That is winning the early game, really. He is now 1000 gold ahead of his opponent, the Tinker. Maybe because the Tinker is still disconnected. I forgot about this, and so did the other players. They completely forgot about the very existence of the Tinker. Report Slug, please, and Witch Doctor. Oh, okay. Is that how you think it works? You think that because you, yes, I'm talking to you, because you are the #1 net worth in the team, you can just trash talk the people below you? That's a dick move, friend. That is a really dick move. Hey, don't turn my back on you. No, I'm the one turning my back on you. Wait, are you the one turning my back on me? I don't know, but I got confused. Man, report me, please. If you have to report someone, report me. Report the guy casting your game. Elsa? No, well. Okay, Viper took over the mid lane. As Lina dies on the bottom lane. Okay, gets caught by the vodka and Rock Polo. Sure. That's the fate of a Lina. Does not have a lot of mobility to work with. Against two heroes that love running in your face and then, yeah, just trying to kill you. She just dies. She just dies, and maybe Infinity's gonna die. Although he's level 8, they do have a bounce, but he can just Rolling Thunder away. Is he going to do it? He's going to get stunned, and yes, here comes the Rolling Thunder. Or here goes the Rolling Thunder, rather, because he's gone. As meanwhile, on the back lines, a little sneaky Shadow Fiend is going to be to catch the courier. And now, Requiem of Soul, is it going to catch Kamikadze? No. It hits like a wet noodle, does not do anything. Now, well, Viper's Strike may kill Elsa. That's a big kill to find. Kamikadze will get it. However, there's reinforcements. Witch Doctor. Well, Witch Doctor is actually going to manage to... No, actually, it's just Rock Polo killing the Lina once more. One missile will fly because the Tinker is back. Instant karma. Well, not really instant. It took a while to come here. Now, well, the Pango will die. No, he won't die. I'm tired, okay? I've had a long day. Infinity will claim the kill. He will claim the kill. He is not going to die. In fact, he died 0 times. He never died. He never died. Another mate that never died and got a lot of kills is a Bristleback. He is completely stomping that lane. He's almost par with his Shadow Fiend in terms of farm. That says a lot about how the game is going. That means that the offlane is basically won by this Bristleback and the Enchantress combo. It's working really well. It's a really strong lane. Really greedy, but it works. It really does. And not even going to claim a tier 1. As mid lane, Elsa in trouble. Too much trouble. He dies and the 4 pitiful souls are going to fly away from his body. He's dead. He's dead. That's all there is to say about this. Let's look at the death summary. Lot of damage over time. The entire fight took about 10 seconds, which in Dota time, not Valve time, is a really long time. Missing more kills is me, because on the top lane, the Witch Doctor did die, but that's a dive by Infinity and that man, the Viper. That's the one that's going to claim the last hit on the poor support. And that fight, yeah, it led to 400 gold in the pockets of other people. Bottom lane, the tier 1 tower bot will finally fall. It's the first tower to fall in the game 12 minutes in, which is wonderful for the Dire. If they can transition this into, well, more map control, more pressure, they could be getting closer to winning the game, because it's the only indicator so far of how well the game is going. There is no other indicator indicating that either team is winning. Net worth? Dead even. Experience? Favoring the Radiant, but not that by much at all. Items? There's no big items on the board for neither team, I think. Well, okay, the Pango, he does have a Battle Fury, so that's at least that. Talking about the Pango, well, he's trying to find Zien. He's going to find him, but there's also Rock Polo with the double damage that comes in, tries to find Infinity. Infinity is going to get stunned. He does have Rolling Thunder. Here he's going to use it right now. The Maledict will not come, but oh, he's rolling in. He's Tokyo drifting around while his team is just waiting, taking a back seat and running away. But oh, Pango decided to stop the Rolling Thunder. Big mistake. He should have kept rolling because the Maledict and the Quills are a toxic combination. As in the backline, well, Lolina will TP herself out. She took the fast way home, as indeed she did, and her home is actually, no, she'll go and visit the mid lane. She will visit the mid lane, where, yeah, there's a Storm Spirit, no, that's a Shadow Fiend, and a Tinker. They'll both farm, they'll both be happy to farm. It's two heroes that are really farm dependent. Shadow Fiend went for a Drums of Endurance first. I like that pickup. That means that he might want to put the tempo really high. Talking about putting tempo, Viper is going to put the Nether Strike, no, it's a Viper Strike on Rock Polo, but nothing will come. However, the Pango Infinity will do a lot of damage. Claim to the end, claim the Witch Doctor, and now he maybe wants more, but there's nothing else. As on the back lines, oh, Kamikaze. Kamikaze did find the Slack, which I completely forgot even existed. But nothing's gonna come out of that engagement. Thank God for me. I would have hated to miss another kill. I would have hated it. Now, Tinker, with the BOTs, completed 40 minutes in. Considering that he was disconnected, that's a good timing. That is a really good timing for a guy that was disconnected for half of this game. However, Elsa wants to make sure that, yeah, there's nothing that he can do with it, but he doesn't care. Because he has support. Santa Monica with the Laguna Blade blazes that Shadow Fiend has now. Top lane, more action. Kamikaze is almost killing Rock Polo. He will find it, but he will pay with his life. The end had the Maledict ready. And now, the Slack will find Infinity. Swashbuckle has been used. The Pounce has also been used. And now it's Smith and Fitamax that has to run because he's done. He does have the Shadow Dance. And the missile will not actually target him. The cask will fly and the ambitions will end. And that was a good fight for, well, the Radiant, and only the Radiant. They did drop the Viper, but frankly, it's nothing new. They already dropped him 3 times, and he's, well, second in the net worth of his team, so that's at least something. That's a good kill to get, but there's other people to worry about. Like, for example, the Weaver. That if they can kill now would be a really, really big kill. He's not getting too far ahead, but if the Weaver gets the kills right now, it's basically the timing now where the Weaver should get big. It's the time for him to get big. It's the time for him to get the kills. He has the levels, and indeed, you're going to try and see him go on the end. But that's a risky move, an extremely risky move, as now, yeah, he realized it himself and will walk himself out. Because, yeah, you could have killed the support, but he would have played with his life now. Well, the support may die either way, or is it Elsa? Elsa? Well, he's going to get Rolling Thunder. No! Pango misses his Rolling Thunder. As now, oh, Elsa will be found, but he already stuffed up. As the Requiem Soft will be cancelled once more. Good, but the end. No, he's not dead. He's not dead. He's sitting at 100 HP, but he's not dead. However, the Pango has Swashbuckles in 1 second. Will he use it to kill the end? He will find him. Sniped. But now, pay with your life, friend. Can Infinity get out of here? He cannot. There's even going to be a Requiem of Soul to secure the kill, but Methamphetamax will be the one to take the man down with his blade. Same time, somewhere else, don't appear like there's more action. The offlane combo still going strong on the safe lane this time. Well, it's not so strong now that the Enchantress died, but Rock Polo, yeah, he tried it. He tried at least. You get the consolation prize, the participation prize. Meanwhile, Kamikaze tries to find Elsa. Actions everywhere in that game. Everywhere. Everywhere you see, apart from the mid lane because there's no one, there's action. And now there's about to be more. on the bot lane. Because look at that Shadow Fiend. Does he have any way of escaping? He does have Drum, so he's fast. But Santa Monica, well, can he take him down? Can they find him? Elsa is now hiding in the tree lines. He is going to reveal himself. Elsa, another big mistake. He doesn't even have a TP. No way out. Kamikaze will find him. Does he have Requiem of Soul? Not even. So now Elsa's going to run and try to focus that Lina. Tunnel vision to him, but oh, look who come to play. Who came for dinner? Look at this. And yeah, they're going to feast on the flesh of the Shadow Fiend, or on his souls rather. The souls that he lost. He dropped 14 souls on the ground, picked up by the Pango and eaten like chips. Meanwhile, top lane, well, they might want to find something in return. They are going to have eyes for that Tinker, but at the same time though, the Enchantress finds a mean Weaver in the back lines, as now the Enchantress is regenning up, but at the same time the Tinker, yeah, he's walking himself out. Who's gonna win that crazy duel? Roman Martella still cannot find Vodka. The Tinker's already out. And now, oh, well, okay, time lapse away will be the choice for the Weaver, as they are going to cancel the assault. That's what's happening. Never mind, they want to continue. They're not entirely sure what to do. The missile will fly on the Enchantress and actually kill her down. Alright, if a bug doesn't do it, maybe a nuclear strike will. As now it's Rock Polo that has to escape. And good news keep on piling up for the Radiant. They just took a tier 1 tower bottom. So, all of a sudden, all is well and good for the Radiant. They are 1k ahead. They are taking down towers. And it's great for them. All of this greedy lineup for the Radiant, in which there's only one support, the Lina, is working. It is working extremely well. And now, well, there's going to be a real carry in the house is the Pango. That has, with the Battle Fury, is farming like a core. He's farming like a position 1. Look at his farm. He's ahead of the world. He is on top of the world, and he's also going to fight like a position 1, maybe, as he's going to try to go on Zien. Zien, however, finds a beautiful cask, and now with the Death Ward, he's going to do a lot of damage. A lot. And it's probably the Pango that it is, but Zien will pay with his life, so it's a 1-for-1, a support for the top net worth on the Radiant. Is it worth it? Is it? It is, clearly. Only a net gold change of 37 for the Radiant, well, the Dire will walk out with 500 gold almost. And yeah, that man, that witch doctor. Is it a man? I don't know. He only has 4 fingers, so I'm still hesitant. But regardless of what the witch doctor is, he did a lot of damage in that fight. And a lot. Wait a minute. Am I recording? I am. I'm always worried about this. Always. As now. Alright, back into the game. We have the Lina isolated once more. Gonna be the target for Vodka. But look who's back. Back again. Back for more. It's Russian name, the Tinker. He is going to take down an easy kill. It's Bambi. Bambi is dead. Start crying, people. Or don't, because that might happen again. She died, well, she died for 4 times already, so that should be that should have been you crying for 4 times already. As now, Rolling Thunder's gonna miss everyone. It requires some huge kill to basically, yeah, miss everyone while doing a Rolling Thunder. He's not even going to get the end. He dead. He died. Elsa, well, doesn't have the Yules completed, but Santa Monica will turn and stun that Shadow Fiend. He's going to get the snort of the bristle back in him, and here comes the dive again. Here comes also the stun. Elsa is diving deep. Why too deep? That might be way too greedy. Okay, you got the support, but what now? Oh, Requiem of Soul maybe, but oh, beautiful evasion by Roman Martella that avoids it with the time lapse. But here comes the missiles. Missiles, is it enough to take down Elsa? Is it? 60 HP. He survives. Now, can Roman Martella actually find the kill? He's going to tunnel vision to it, but no, he has a big objective, and it's the end. However, the end will also die. Will die, but then what was the Weaver doing? He should have ran. He didn't run. All he did was die. He turned when he shouldn't have. Don't look back, just run. Is the advice I would give that man, but the match is already over. It's only a replay. So, it's again a good exchange for the Dire this time. And even better, not that they took the Tinker somehow, somewhere. It could be even worse for the Radiant if they can actually manage to find the Pango. But in fact, it's going to be Bambi that dies again. Oh no, poor Bambi. She didn't do anything wrong. She just wanted your flesh. And yeah, she wanted your flesh, your soul, your possessions, and also your family on her plate. So yeah, nothing to be blamed here. She just wanted to do what Bambi does in the movie. It's sad. It's really sad. Anyway, enough about sadness. More about Viper dying. I don't like snakes on my plane, and I like bristlebacks on my plate as well, so bristleback dropping low, dropping extremely low. Too low. Too low, as no. Infinity tries to find the end, but here comes a cask. Swashbuckle has been committed, Steelcrest is available, but Bambi is back for revenge. It's revenge of the Bambi. Or not. That's a sad movie. Or is it? Can he find Infinity? He can. I don't know why, but yeah, the Pango hang out for too long, but oh, the follow-up. The follow-up by Delina. Kills down Bambi again. I think I'm gonna name this replay Bambi 5, The Death of the Bambi for the 27th time. That would be a great movie that I would definitely watch. Okay, now, bottom lane. You have Slark that I again completely forgot about. That is not dead, unlike the Weaver that dies here for God knows what reason. I mean, what was he doing here? That was way too deep. No objective to be had. He was alone. Maybe try to get the Shadow Fiend. Regardless, back on the bottom lane where am I finally going to see the Slug do something? Yes, I am. I'm going to see him take down Santa Monica easy peasy. However, he's going to be stunned and then face the Tinker. The Tinker that is going to man-fight the Slug. But unfortunately, the Slug, due to the laser, cannot hit. And now, with the blink on the Tinker, he is going to maybe die. The regen's not going to do anything, but the Shadow Blade will. Kamikaze walks a bit too far, just a bit, as now the Bristleback is under the Viper Strike, but it's Kamikaze that has a lot of problems to deal with, as he's dead. That's right, it's a good problem. Oh, the missile and the laser. Almost managed to bring down the Slug. Can't they transition this with the Pango? Pango, a lot of things is on your eyes, on you. They're going to take down Rogue Polo, I would assume, but no, the Tinker, he's dropping too low. He's dead, and so is Infinity. Again, that Witch Doctor doing work of God in this game. With that Death Ward, those ultimate, those well-played stuns, those well-played Maledict. It's a sight to behold. It's beautiful. I'm telling you that. No Enchantress, it's not time to laugh, it's time to rejoice. Because your Witch Doctor is amazing. Is he? Roman Martella? What is he doing now? No, please. Okay, alright. That was the most useless engagement I've seen in a long time. And, oh, well, never mind. It had a purpose. It showed that the Witch Doctor is, again, well, going to maybe take down that Weaver. He is going to put the dust on him, and the chase is on. They are going to try to take down Roman Martella. The Poundsku will come in, will actually connect, and that's a kill on the Weaver. So that engagement is actually going to be great for the Dire. That earlier engagement near the shrine, and oh, well, it's going to be even better now that they found the Viper. 2 for 1. Special delivery, special deal. And now, well, that's the Dire now that finally take control of this game. Finally, they do moves, and finally, they tell me in which direction to look forward to. And I'm looking at the Radiant Ancient now. Because soon you will not find it anymore if the game continues like this. Oh, what's this? Trash talk. Vodka says, "Ye, I don't care, you suck, you won solo." Laughing in Russian, 1 was level 4 at 10 minutes. At 10 minutes, yes, funny guy. Alright, looks like we're playing with Russians and they're speaking in English. Because you let me 1 versus 2. Well, were they? It looked like a 2 versus 2 at all points. And oh, here comes more action. Let's trash talk. More action as now Rolling Thunder comes in, but the blink from Elsa is here. That he is going to go way too far. He should probably swashbuckle away. Indeed he does, but it might just be too late. All the slows in the universe will be sent to the Pango's address, and he's going to receive it all. He's even going to receive a little bonus called death. Now, bottom lane, Kamikaze is going to find Methamphetamax, but Methamphetamax is going to kill himself due to the Blade Mill, and he's dead, thanks to a nice rotation by Santa Monica and by the Tinker. Alright, well, I said the Dire's in full control, right? But if they decide to throw the game with the control that they have, it's their choice. That Slug probably should not have tried to dive a tier 2 tower. It's a bad idea. Don't do this at home, kids. Don't try to dive tier 2s, don't try to... Well, you can take some risk, as long as they're calculated. That didn't look calculated at all, and if this was a calculated risk, boy, that Slug is bad at math. Now, Kamikaze is at the mid lane alone, but someone else is alone and in a lot more trouble than that snake. It's the Weaver. That's going to find a Shadow Fiend, and oh, Requiem of Soul blows up the bug! Squashed like a bee. Exploded like a mine. There's nothing remaining of that boy. Elsa will claim a kill, and he's going to take it hard. Wait, no, that didn't sound right at all. That didn't sound right at all. That sounded oddly sexual. I want to take it back, please. Please remove this from the tape, future self. Oh wait, I'm streaming this. I cannot remove this, as oh, the Nether Strike will come, it's into the Witch Doctor. But again, 1 versus 3, can he actually do it? He's going to run away, but it's too late. Oh, here comes reinforcement. They managed to take down one, as on the back lines. Another fight will happen, but the Viper's dead. Vodka dropping extremely low as well. Reinforced is a Tinker. Refreshed, I mean. As now Infinity will try to walk himself out against the Bristleback. They know they can't do anything to him. He's going to kill himself on the Blade Mail. And who else died in that fight? Does appear like it was the Shadow Fiend over there on the mid lane due to the Lina, who uses her Laguna Blade. No, Roman Matella is going to maybe try to fight Mantafetamax, but now that he has a Silver Edge, he's going to be a tough nut to crack. He does not have any form of detection, so all is fair and good. The two invisible bastards that no one likes to play against are going to look at each other in the eyes, in the blank of the eyes. They're going to maybe try to they're going to maybe try to kill each other, but no, they're even going to commit the Shadow Dance and kill. Same time though, how did that man die? Oh, never mind, I don't even have to focus on the Tinker, because there's more the Slug getting attacked. And walks back in. Slug? Slug? Or rather Weaver? He does not have time lapse. He is going to get bounced. Can he survive? This Kushi is going to expire back in 1 second, and no, Slug almost manages to bring down the bug. And Methamphetamax is still on the chase though. But oh, here comes Yules, and here comes Revenge. But he is quick on his fingers. He's going to take the Silver Edge and maybe try to look Roman Martella, but he's out. That man did not want to die today. Or maybe Santa Monica does. Does he have the damage? He does not. A bit too close for comfort. That Lena dropped to 100 HP. But not today, friends. Not today. What will happen today, however, is Rock Polo dying. And another beautiful death spot from the Witch Doctor takes down that snake. He takes down Kamikaze. Just like that. With a snap of the fingers, boom, you no longer exist. I just need to put the Maledict on you and the damage will do the rest. Time will work its magic. And that kills down again a core for support. That Witch Doctor, despite being the lowest net worth, has had an impact that cannot be understated. He has got 6 kills, but the 12 assists are all his. He must have the top assist of this game, right? Yeah, he does. Although he's a Bristleback that has the highest kill participation, surprisingly. Well, I should start praising the Bristleback more, but I can't. He's dead. Well, he died for the cause in that fight. He died for the cause. Pray, put the salute with the Bristleback, because he has given up all he had for you, for your sins. He has died for your sins. No? Okay, Elsa comes in, finds the Tinker, but the Tinker also finds him. As, oh, it's a Slug that also finds the Tinker, and the punch will fly on the wrong person. Unfortunately, it's going to fly on the Lina. Poor guy, as now they are going to try to take down Santa Monica. Santa Monica is stunned. No, they're still trying to kill the Tinker, but the Tinker's already out. Now it's a Witch Doctor that has to be careful. Oh no, the man, he's also going to give everything for the cause, but unfortunately his sacrifice was vain as they found nothing else. Never mind, maybe they can kill the Pango. No, quick on the finger as well as Infinity. Now the fight is still on. Oh, the Shadow Fiend's dead. The Shadow Fiend's dead. Methamphetamax will try to fight, but with the Laguna Blade and with 4 heroes in his fate, what can he do apart from dying? He is dead. Dead and deader. Dead and even deader. Vodka, no. Might be also under trouble. A lot of trouble. Roman is on the chase. She is going to turn and try and TP away. Do they have what it takes to stop them, to stop the Bambi legs from running? No. No. She is out. That Untouchable still as OP as ever. Well, actually it's a balance spell. Casters aren't supposed to talk about how OP spells are, right? Right? Well, I don't care. I still think that spell is balanced, actually. I mean, you can just disable it with a Silver Edge, right? You can, but the Viper did not decide to go for that. And considering that they have a Weaver, they decided not to go the Invis route. None of them do. Belina decided to go the full damage route with the Kaya and with the Yules. The Tinker, yeah, the Tinker also went Kaya, Blink, and he's now going for an Air Delance, so he's going to be utility tinkers to a certain extent, I believe. As now, vodka, 430. What is it doing? Well, no, he does not have he does not have any form of mobility apart from the Hurricane Pike, but that's good. He realizes that she doesn't need anything. Their enemies are not going for anything that counters her, so kind of unfortunate, right? Plus, I think they're betting on magical damage to kill Bambi to begin with. Talking about Bambi, we're gonna see her in action once more against Roman Martella, or not, because they're going to try and walk away. Tinker's gonna throw in a few missiles before leaving the battlefield and walking back home, get a nice cup of tea, and then jump right back in. Good for him. And now I think we've hit a point where the Tinker's gonna be a big problem. Do they have any catch? Do they have any catch apart from the Slug? They don't. All the mobility is in the Dire. But if the Tinker serves himself to the plates of the Dire, that might not matter. He is top quality nourishment. But you're not finding that too much as... Oh, no, top lane. Metafetamax is going to try to go against Roman Martella. He does have the Silver Edge, and again, that's the Slug. Oh, but this time there's detection. Weaver's not going toe-to-toe against the Slug. He's also... He's broken. He has time warps, but Slug also has an ultimate to work with, and it's time break. Meanwhile, more fights happening. It's the Laguna Blade used by the Lina, trying to kill the Shadow Fiend. Won't even find it. Now, third simultaneous fight is Vodka. Vodka that is getting caught on by two heroes. It's Infinity. Dies to the poison of that main, the Viper. But now that's the entirety of the Radiant isolated. Or are they? No Rolling Thunder, a Slug on your face. Yeah, Infinity's there. There was 0% chance of him getting away. He was dead and deader. And oh, what's this? That's a Bristleback trying to kill Kamikaze. Kamikaze is trying to fight. He does not have a TP neither. He does have a Crimson God to work with. He's going to put the Viper Strike on the Slug. And he's actually going to bring down the Slug. I didn't expect that, did I? And now Kamikaze is now taking a lot of damage from the Bristleback. Too much! He took too much and could chew. Meanwhile, you saw the earlier fight by the Lina and the Shadow Fiend. Well, the Shadow Fiend's dead. Alright, I kind of want to see, thanks to Dota Plus, please subscribe, to how much damage he took. Well, it's mostly Quills. How much stack did he have? I don't know. Ah, T-Tours. I should stop that. Roman Martella now, well, is going to try to kill down the Witch Doctor. And yeah, no, he is actually the one dying. As Rock Polo continues the chase on the other two heroes. As, oh, never mind, it's the Tinker that comes in. But oh, the Weaver's dead. He is dead. There's no way for him to survive. The Witch Doctor with the Maledict is going to take down that bug from beyond the grave. As now, well, it's the Radiant that should be on hot retreat, but no, Lina, what are you doing? You should be running, you should be going home. You're not going to see your family, you're not going to see your children if you have any. Because now, by just by one click of the mouse, you just kill yourself. You just killed yourself. There's no putting it lightly. You very simply died. You decided to face the explosion. Unfortunately, the explosion was that of your own body. Not exactly what you want. Not exactly what you want. No. It's been a long back and forth, non-stop, for the past 10 minutes. But now it finally quieted down, so let's take a calm look at how the game is progressing. It's going back to the even point. The Dire did have a great advantage. A great one. It was looking like it was going down to hell, but then it stabilized and it started its descent to hell again, but now it went back up. It went back up, but that last fight, however, is putting a dent again in that recovery. Well, maybe it's going to be a dent like this one, but it could also be a dent that's just the start of a comeback from the Radiant. Only time will tell. As now, the entirety of the Radiant are grouped up. They want to fight now. They want to team fight. But there are only 3 heroes. But the Dire, they have eyes on bigger things. They don't want to defend their tier 2, or do they? Metafentamax. Maybe we'll try to find some heroes, but he might be fun before. Do they have any detection? There's no support around. In fact, the 2 supports are out. They're out of the fight. So now they're going to try and fight, take down the tier 2 tower. Here comes the Flock. And here goes the Weaver. Okay, Slock is dead. Here comes the Death Wall, but this time it's in the middle of 4. And they do have the counter. They do have that Crimson God. And they're going to take down the tier 2 tower. And now, well, That's what happens. That is what is bound to happen when you fight 2 against 4. You die. They do take Roshan, but is it going to be enough? Maybe it's going to be enough to defend, but oh no, not if you die right now. Now Elsa with a BKB comes in, Requiem of Soul is huge, but it doesn't do enough. It simply doesn't. Rocopolo is not going to get control. Elsa, 10-second BKB wasted completely. Raguna Blade comes in and does the Aegis popped. Though the Aegis, worth it? Not at all. As now, well, it's still 4 heroes against 3 maximum. They're going to put the Viper Strike on that Bristleback now in the middle of that poison zone. He is not going to have his passive as well. There's no armor on that man neither, thanks to the swarm. Oh, Infinity will pay with his life, but it's already worth it. As now Elsa will come in. Here comes the buyback from the Bristleback, but someone else is dead. Is the Shadow Fiend, as now the Tinker with a Hex is going to work on Vodka, but oh, he cannot take down all of these heroes. He's going to try to TP away. Can he do it? Yes, he can. He just leaves just like that. Just without asking any question, he has managed to leave. So they lose nothing. No, never mind. They do lose the bug. But looks like Tinker is back for round 3, boys. He is back. But is there any round 3 to be had? No, there is nothing. There is legitimately nothing to see here. Because the tower is being defended. Oh, never mind. Tesla Slug attacking the Lina. Lina, still no mobility, is dead. Is dead, and the slug does a lot of damage. And Tinker, what are you doing here? You probably should have run. You probably should have run. He tries to TP out, but this time, there's no cheeky escape on the watch of these people. These fine gentlemen, they'll find a kill on the Tinker, stopping his dominating spree. Help, says Russian name. But there's no help anywhere on this planet. No one on this planet could have saved you from your fate. It is your doing, your fall, your fault. Witch Doctor also has Aghanim's. That's interesting. It's he's still heavily counted by that Crimson Gods though. I mean, it's a great pickup, I feel. It's a wonderful pickup. What am I saying? It's just amazing. It's just an amazing pickup. Because it's mostly physical. It's all physical, that Death Ward. And yeah, 150 damage. How much does it block the Crimson God? Let's see. It blocks, yeah, 100% just to block 60 damage. So you basically reduce the damage from the Death Ward by 1/3. Yeah, 1/3. Yeah, 1/3. That sounds about right. A bit more. And that is a lot less damage. And if you consider the fact that these people are starting to get tanky and do have blade mails and do have Shivas and pipes as well, yeah, that Witch Doctor is going to be less relevant. Kind of sad considering the start that he had. He died a lot though. I didn't notice, but he's basically dog food for the Radiant. He dies very, very easily. He is squishy as hell. But now that we're reaching the later portions of the game, well, he might not be the one to look forward to. It's going to be the carries that matters. Talking about the carries, they want to go again. They want to go on the Enchantress. Here comes the Crimson, and here comes Rolling Thunder as well. Viper Strike, well, Viper is not going to care at all about the Death Ward. It's even going to be cancelled by the Infinity. And oh, never mind. Here comes Revenge, here comes the Shadow Fiend, going to take down that Viper. They will find him, and on the back lines, and that very disjointed teamfight, the Pangolier will die as well. Weaver disconnects from the game as well, so he could not have joined, because look at the position of the Radiant heroes. They were in no position to fight. I wonder what prompted these heroes to fight. Okay, the Tinker is the only exception, the only man that can actually split push, because he's a Tinker. He can just TP out, and then all of a sudden, he's back in the base. Oh, I don't like this. Use your blink and go in the trees, my friend. Why are you TPing out in the middle of the field? You are taking unnecessary risks. Santa Monica, now he's going to find Elsa, or is it Elsa finding Santa Monica? It's Santa Monica that is going to be in a lot of trouble. Elsa, well, he's finding a tower. He's going in the range of tower, just like Metafilamax. Metafilamax tried to go in. He does not care about that laser anymore. Santa Monica is going to try to stun the Slug, but the Slug's dead. The Slug is dead. Can the Tinker actually take revenge? No, he cannot. Those 5 heroes are grouped up from the Dire, and there's nothing that they can do. Absolutely nothing that the Radiant can do to stop them from killing you if you're out of position. Because of Lina. Where was she? She was here. She was here, and here is a bit too far. She should have been defending her high ground, considering that she had no support whatsoever. Whew, that was a long sentence, wasn't it? But same time though, it does appear like Roman, he's going to try and rat, but rats you cannot do if you find a lot of people. Here comes the Tinker, takes down the Shadow Fiend. Now TP's away. Roman Martella is going to try, actually no, he tries to fight, but the Death Ward without that Crimson Guard still does a lot of damage. Roman Martella, oh no, don't fight, mate. Do not fight. It's a bad idea. He has gone the full defensive route. He does have a Lincoln Sphere, but that's all he has in terms of big pickups. He is really poor for a carry, for a guy that was position 1 early on. Ooh, feels good, mate. feels extremely good. And oh, Roman, he has grown a pair of balls the size of Uranus. Because Uranus is a planet, right? But no, he's going to stop. For now, stop. Yeah, stop. He is going to get out. For now, he does have time lapse, but oh, that was close. Too close for comfort. That bug is playing with fire. And you know how bugs don't like fire, right? Oh, the Lena's also playing with fire, but she's made of fire, so she's alright. She is alright. Metaphetamax, not playing with fire. He's the fire itself. Or is it the Lena that's on fire? I don't know. Is the Lena on fire? Well, she's 797, so... I think that's a Boeing, so she's not on fire, she's flying. She's flying high. What I just said made 0 sense, I just realized it now. Oh well. What may make a lot of sense is a Bristleback surviving the onslaught from the Radiant, because, yeah, I mean, it's a Bristleback. He also has an X, by the way. Didn't notice that before, but now I do. Kamikaze. What is he going to do? What can he do? What can the man do? He can join up with his team and try and kill. Talking about killing. Oh, Pango. What? I need an instant replay on that, and I'm gonna call this bullshit. What the fuck? Okay. So he does not manage to actually pull off the Rolling Thunder, but he gets stunned in the middle of the Rolling Thunder. Wow. Okay. That's something that I didn't know. Basher OP. Oh, dude, damn right it is. Well, it's not OP, it's just that there's some weird interaction with that Rolling Thunder. Still no idea how that pseudo magic immunity works on the Pango. I mean, sure, you can get bashed while you're magic immune, but he's supposed to be rolling, right? Rolling away. And suddenly, a basher just stops that right off, but he's still rolling while bashed. Usually when you're stunned, when you're getting abyssal, you get out of that Rolling Thunder. Doesn't make any sense, right? I think. Anyway, Roman Martella. Now he has eyes for his tier 3. Can he get it? Can he actually get that tower? I don't know. Can he? There's a few dire heroes that have all the plans, and they don't want to defend, they want to fight. But you're trying to push against the Tinker. But the Tinker does not look like he has any intention of trying to fight this. No, in fact, the team fight has devolved into a 2-fight tier fight. Here comes the Death Ward, not going to do anything. Meanwhile, on the top lane, they're going to try and fight. Yeah, can't they take anything? Here comes Elsa with a BKB, but that's a Naganim Scepter on the Lena. Takes him down, easy peasy. Metaphetamax, however, also gets a kill on Santa Monica. Now, the fight is back at the bottom line. What can they do? The end has to run away with Brock Polo and Vodka. But all of 3 of these heroes are really strong. Here comes the Hex. The bug turns into a pig. Quite an upgrade if you ask me. But they have to run away. And they're actually going to get Kamikaze. But it's somewhere else on the map. It's on the top portion of the game. Top portion of the game? No, top portion of the map. On the top portion of the map. It's the bottom lane, but it doesn't matter. It's kind of top. Here comes the Rolling Thunder now. Stuns everyone several times. Oh no, he jumps over and avoids a second stun, but here comes the Swashbuckle as well. Now that he has a Basher himself, he does a lot of damage. Oh, Rock Polo jumps forward. He is isolated with his Enchantress. And now, can he actually get a kill? Can he get out? Is the first question that I should probably answer. Vodka's still trying to go strong with Infinity. Who's gonna get it? It's Vodka, but there's a missile flying. Can Vodka actually survive? No way. She took down the Pango, but she's gonna go away with him. But more importantly, is the Bristleback dying in the back lines. I mean, on the front lines, really. The fight on the back lines was between the Pango and the Enchantress. Interesting stuff. More interesting is that the Bristleback has no buyback at all. No money for that. At all. He hit level 25 and now he has the max spawning time. Although Roman Martella, I don't think he can transition this into anything because it's lock on him. He's going to use time lapse and maybe walk away. However, he already used Kushi, so he has no way out. But Metaphetamax is going to stop walking because of the high ground. You want to keep clicking, my friend. This is how you win the game of Dota. You click. You do click as... Oh, yours is going to get blocked by the Lincoln Sphere on the Slark. So that's going to be pesky to deal with by the Radiant, but I don't think they care. But that game, Sunlight, is extremely close. All of a sudden, you would have thought that, yeah, okay, the Radiant's back. No, maybe it's the Diet that's back. Maybe, I don't know. No, all that you can say is, I don't know. Because I frankly don't know which way this game could go. It's down to whoever wins the fight, I guess. And so far, I feel like the Dire is losing more heroes than the Radiant. Before, I feel like the score was not exactly in favor of the Radiants. Now it is. Kinda. There's only 4 kills different, and the Radiant's leading now for the first time in what feels like forever. The net worth is looking upwards. And it's looking out of hell. Upwards to the heavens. Santa Monica now going to try and get a tier 2 tower. Can't they actually get it? They can, they can. Those catapult will make sure that will be possible. However, the Lina's dead. But oh, Vodka! He took a Lanuka place to the face and now a few bugs, and that's enough. So the Lina actually manages to get the kill. It looked like Roman Martella got the kill, but it was all a bait. Now Roman Martella's going to try and fight the end. The end's dead. Metafetamax is in the middle of a sea of hurt. Can he actually get out of here with that Silver Edge? It will be all but possible. Now Metafetamax is still thinking about fighting. There's Rock Polo in the area. They're going to try to go on who? Infinity with the Abyssal. Here comes Metafetamax. He's going to try to go on the Pango. Pango gets stunned forever and dies. Rock Polo now tries to get the Tinker. Tinker's going to try and TP out. There's no stun. There is no stun, but it's not needed. You don't need a stun when you can kill the man so easily. Same time, bottom doesn't feel like the Viper was thinking about ratting. But yeah, no, he's actually ratting pretty well. He's even going to take down Elsa in his wake. But now the rat session is over. You're under the spotlight. You are under the spotlight, so you have to get out. They're even going to buy back on the Enchantress to make sure that rat gets away. And something is said in Russian. I do not know what it means. I have absolutely no idea what it means. Probably some kind of taunt saying, ha, you killed my friends. I kill your base and I bring it home and I will make a nice graveyard for my dead friends with your buildings. That's probably what he said. In a single word, of course. Because Russian is a very compact language. Maybe. Actually, I have no idea. I have legitimately no idea whatsoever. Kamikaze? Now? What does he look to do now? What is the next part of the plan? Continue ratting? Not possible considering that there's 4 heroes on your face. Defending? You have to. Dying? That's not part of the plan, but the Dire certainly has that in their checklist. So, Metafetamax is going to walk in, find Viper, will drop on him. He does have no way out, he has no way out. He's even going to have his spells blocked. As now, fight continues. They're going to try to take the end. Roman Martella tries to fight. And he's not even going to get it. So all of a sudden, it's bad for the Radiant. Extremely bad. Oh, but here comes Infinity. He is not going to get stunned. He is going to roll in, roll and roll and roll. And you know that song from Pandemon, right? Now, Witch Doctor will die for his effort. And yeah, he's not the biggest target, but oh, synchronized Abyssal, I like that. I love it. Pango is still alive throughout all of this, gets a secondary kill on the Enchantress, but he's dead. He is dead. Rock Polo is now the only target available, but he is a tanky man, but he's a pig now. He's no longer Bristleback, he's a pig, but he still has a passive, if I do recall. He is getting hexed forever, but here comes the Slug. The Slug trying to kill down the Tinker. Can he actually make it? He can, easily as well. As now, well, Bristleback is probably going to not die, as now it's Kamikaze that will also pay the ultimate price for trying to take down the Slug. Slug that has stolen 141 agility, 47 ascent shift. That's what happens when a team fight lasts for an eternity. Every buyback will be used as now. Oh, another fight. This time it's on Elsa trying to fight Roman. The 2 guys fighting in the desert. Not really. I mean, it's a desert because there's nothing there. But it's going to lead to nothing. Unlike the Desert Ward in World War II. That is something really interesting that you should read about. Roman Martella will call it quits though. He wants out. And he's out. He's out. Nothing else to be said here. Maybe more, because he is going to be really, really damaging. He's going for the full glass cannon route now. Note that he has Lincolns. He completed the Desolator, and now has enough money for the Demon Edge, which will complete the Daedalus. Which is good for him. Which is excellent for him, even. Invisibility by Infinity. Now, has eyes on Roshan, but it's only a defensive eyes, a protective eyes. He wants to defend the big man. Doesn't want him to die to the enemy. Maybe to his blade, but not now. Not now. Roman Martella? What's the plan for him? Ratting. Yeah, okay, it does appear like the Radiant they do want to push out those waves. They do want to go ahead and choke those waves. And oh, looks like the defender of Roshan will not be defending him today because Roshan's getting brought to his knees. And fast. My. Is there any way that you could kill Roshan faster? That guy is, God, getting murdered. And oh, Santa Monica does go on vodka while the Aegis is being claimed. But yeah, the Radiant, no, they don't actually care about the Aegis. Because sure, you might have one more life, but we have one more buildings in our pockets, in our portfolio. Although Metaphytomax is going to try and jump on the Tinker. We'll find him, we'll probably bring him down easy peasy. Oh, never mind, he's still alive, okay, never mind. ×2, it's Elsa with the Requiem of Souls that managed to take him down, and that's 2 cores without buyback. The Tinker and, of course, the Pengo are dead and done for the count. Same time though, Roman Martella is ratting or bugging the enemy. It's really annoying because they lost the second lane of Rax. So, who does it favor? I don't know. Oh, I shouldn't let my eyes drift away from the fights because Roman Martella still into trouble. Okay, Squishy in 1 second. He's gonna use it. He's going to walk out. Easy peasy. The end is going to put the dust in. Oh, here comes the cask. Here comes the Maledict. Here goes the Maledict. It's not going to connect, unfortunately. So that leaves a bit of leeway for Roman Martella to try and go away. Can he actually leave? Doesn't appear like he can. That dust isn't enough. No, there's still Metaphytomax trying to chase. He is fast as well. It's a chase. Welcome to Tokyo Drift. And oh, that's an action movie, but oh, a nice catch for Slark. It's gonna bring some bug meat to the plate, to his plate. And I'm not saying this because I'm extremely hungry. I'm saying this for reason other than that. I'm saying this because, yeah, that's Slark. He's eating a lot. He's fat. And how do you get fat? By eating, of course. So the metaphor makes 100% sense. The Metaphytomax is not going to fight against Roman Martella. Weren't you dead a second ago? Well, I know the Witch Doctor is dead. He bought back probably, didn't he? No. Yes, maybe. I don't know. No, he did. Yeah, actually he did. As okay, Vodka takes Santa Monica in the back line, but it all doesn't matter because the fight is still on the mid lane. Kamikaze? No, it's Roman Martella that's now going ham, and oh, a nice evasion by Roman Martella. If he got bounced, he would probably have died, as Kamikaze now uses his Shivas to try and delay the inevitable. There's a lot of friends dead, but those 110 seconds are going away, and now it's Rock Polo that, despite having a heart, is under a lot of trouble. He's already at half HP. He has to walk away. That's even going to buy back on the Lina. It has everyone in for the Radiant. Talking about going in. There's Russian name. That's going to turn himself into a pig as well as the Enchantress. Welcome to the farm. He is, yeah, going to laser the Enchantress, making sure that he misses. And yeah, no, that's going to bring everyone from the dire back home. Or maybe that's going to bring him to the grave because there's a Slug. The Slug that is finding the catch at all times on that Slug, on that Tinker. Oh, wow, here comes Johnny. But here goes the victim of Johnny. Tinker is out. That's Slug. Yeah, he is providing what he's playing excellently because they did need to catch that Tinker. And they're finding the Tinker every single time. Every single time the Tinker is on the map, well, so is the Slug, and the Slug is hunting the Tinker. There's perfect target prioritization from that Slug, I feel. Always going on the right target, and when there's another potential target that he could get, well, he gets it. That's why he's 18, 5, and 13. I felt that's why. Alright, Metaphytomax. What's up next? Nothing. However, there's more for Vodka and Roman that are going to have a little duel. Not the ability, the actual concept of a duel. No. Nothing. Nothing, but Metaphytomax again tries to get Roman Martella. Again, he's going to put the Weaver on the leech. Welcome, doggy. Come and fight with Papa. But the Weaver, oh, he got bashed. Lucky bash. And if that wasn't enough, there's a stun that goes onto the fresh corpse of that Weaver. Again, he dies. I think he keeps on dying. Commend me, says Metaphytomax. Oh, boy. He is greedy, but it works. He always goes in on the target, but that target's always isolated. Be it the Tinker, be it the Bug, they're always alone. I think that's also a fault of the Radiant for this situation. You calculate skill in Dota according to how well you can create situations that lead to your victory. The Radiant are not creating any situation in which they can actually take those fights because they're always isolated. Always. Now, Bristleback is going to become a pig for a few seconds. The Poison Cloud is down, but Mint of Vitamax is out of it. Here comes the fight. Here comes the last fight to win them all from the Dire, and one fight to come back from it. For the Radiant, as now Bristleback is going to come in. Well, no, he cannot do anything. He is getting perma-stunned. Meanwhile, the Witch Doctor, oh, the Aegis now just expires, but it doesn't matter. Requiem of Soul comes in, doesn't do a lot of damage. Meanwhile, well, no one is dead for now. It's a slug that is going to rack up a lot of Essence Chip unless he dies now. The Shadow Fiend's already dead and everyone is down almost. For the Dire, they are maybe going to get more, but everyone's already trying to run for the hills. They are going to get the end, but apart from for it being the end for the Witch Doctor, it's not going to be the end of this game. Because, yeah, most of the cores have survived apart from the poor Shadow Fiend. They didn't get the target that mattered, the Slug. As long as the Slug is still alive, I don't think that they can actually win the fights. Because Slug is a terrifying foe. They do have a lot of burst damage. But look at that, man. He's probably going to kill Santa Monica again! Isolated, alone, dead. In that order. It's so predictable. It is extremely predictable. You see one of the Radiant heroes being alone, and all of a sudden, well, there's a slug on your face. He has been doing this all game, and they don't learn from it. Well, now that if the guy that submitted this is a guy on the Radiant, I think he now realizes the errors of his ways, or the errors in my ways, because I could be wrong. Maybe that is the glorious play of the game, to just run at the slug when he has a silver edge and just die. I think that might be next level strats. Give him the confidence to just run over him later on. I don't know. All I know is that net worth wise, he is topping everyone by 10,000, and that is some concrete evidence that you done fucked up. That's right. You done fucked up. Although, yeah, the game-wise, they're not transitioning this into any towers, which is worrying me, but oh, they're talking about the slug. He wants to know the target Viper, extremely tanky. They're actually dropping the slug. This time it's a slug that is getting beaten in his whole game, trying to kill. Oh god, Slug, you should get out. He should get out. He's not getting out. He's dead. He is dead. Kamikaze is still alive. He did not even get his target. Perfect time for presentation until now. He died at the moment where he should not have died. Pango is doing a lot of damage. He's going to put this Abyssal on the Bristle back, but now he's being turned into a pig. Pango is now going to Maledicted. Death Warded, dead. As now, Elsa used his BKB, but it's only a 5-second BKB, has to run away. Roman Martella will not be found by anyone. No, it's Roman Martella that has to run away. Rogue Polo, kinda tanky, so it's fine. It's glorious, it's fine. They do have to defend the Dire as well, but they managed to hold the line despite losing their slug. They're holding the line, well, maybe too premature of an assessment, because Santa Monica is still trying to attack the tower. Rock Polo is trying to find the Weaver, but the deed is currently being done on that tower. It's dead. It is dead. They're only holding on with 2 racks. Rock Polo now trying to hit Santa Monica. Never mind. It's a Requiem of Soul on Infinity. Does a lot of damage. Yen will do the last right click to kill them all, to kill down that Pango. Doesn't have any buyback, and he's dead for 2 entire minutes. Back and forth of hell, ladies and gentlemen. Back and forth of hell. Although, it's looking more and more disastrous for the Dire. It's looking like the Titanic. Sure, they're cruising. Sure, they are cruising at high altitude like the Titanic. Because the Titanic is a plane, but now it's crashing. Because, yeah. The melee barrack is dying. I mean, not dying. It's surviving. But all of his friends are dead. Look at this base. Look at how empty it is getting. Buildings are falling one by one. Meanwhile, back at the Radiant base, wow, it's well furnished. I could just move in there. I would feel extremely cozy surrounded by that many buildings. I would love it. I think I'm gonna buy the house, sir. So, that was just to prove my point. They're not exactly pushing despite being 5k ahead. They had the advantage most of the game, apart from that huge spike over there. Looking like an iceberg, really. They had the advantage, but they're not transitioning this into anything. They're holding on, yes, but they need to do more than holding on to win the game. That's luck. It's terrifying, but if he dies once more, that's the end. In fact, I think that the next team to win the next fight is probably going to win the game. Unless, of course, it's buybacks, which there are a few on both teams, I know. Well, that might be a bit hard if your Weaver's dead. Never mind, the Weaver's gonna walk out of there pretty easily too. And note that the Tinker has level 25 and has that heat-seeking mini-stun. That's going to be even more terrifying. That's going to be hard to kill down Roman Martella. extremely hard, but Roman Martella will do the job for the enemy. He will walk in without time lapse. What are you doing, sir? He is going to squish you away. You better hope it's alright. You better hope that it's enough. It is enough. It is enough. Enough. What's this? While I was too busy focusing about one, there's another. There's a Tinker that tries to kill down Elsa. Or was it Elsa trying to kill down the Lina? Didn't focus, didn't pay attention. Give me an F, please. As now, oh, Vodka comes in. Santa Monica is also around. Bigger kill, however, is no. That's the only action to be seen here. Is Santa Monica going to get killed? But oh, what's this? It's the Bug that's also going to maybe get killed. Roman Martella gets stunned once. Can he get out of here? No, he cannot. At this time, the Squishy will not allow him to juke out fate itself. So again, it's the Diet that hold on through the exact same fashion that they have been holding on through the entire game, finding isolated pickoffs. I think if the Radiant just goes in, and yeah, if they just go in at 5, I think that this game would be over. And the same could be said for the Dire. In fact, you're going to see now that teamwork is magic. Slug is taking down another, but this time it's a coordinated team effort. Coordinated team effort is not what's happening there, as Kamikaze, well, is not going rock polo. 1v1 fight. This is looking like a team fighter thing, and if team fighter was Dota 2, which is, it's not. I am making zero sense. The two Heart of Karas Terriers, however, are making a lot of sense with their moves. They're trying to fight, and now it's a team effort. Now it's a Slug that's going to try to take down the Viper. Extremely tanky, but yeah, if you're stunned for days, forever, you're not exactly going to survive. Viper immediately buys back, but oh no, the Tinker's disconnected. He is now getting played by someone else. This is a musical chair, as they're now going to try to go in. The Dire goes in, but that's deep. That is extremely deep. There's no buyback on anyone on the Radiant, so that's worth it. And oh no, is this the end? Is this the end for the Radiant? They were so close, and yet the Dire, well, they finally did what I advocated for. A bit late, but now they're going on at 5, and there's no buyback. There is no buyback. Viper has to survive somehow, but he cannot move. And even if he could not reach his doorstep. He is dead. Now, tier 4s are going to be under trouble. They want to end this game quickly. They know that Megas are not going to be enough. Tinker's going to come back, but he's only going to find himself dead. However, look at this. There's Santa Monica. He's trying to end the game by himself. There, he doesn't care. He just wants to end this. As now, Roman is also going to try and face. It's a base race! It is a base race. The base race is on, but the Ancient's already exposed for the Radiant. They are not managing to get this base race on. Can they actually stop this from happening? The Tinker is not. The Tinker is not. The Lina dies, and that's probably the game right there. The Requiem of Soul to finish off in style. And Dire victory. After a back and forth of infinity that lasted an entire hour. Wow, an entire hour of me shouting at the screen. Very, very interesting. But in the end, the team that grouped up just won the game. It was basically down to whoever won the fights. And yeah, the guys that won the fights that mattered, that took the pickoff, were the Dire. Although they did do a little throw, and by little I mean amazing throw several times. Just look at this graph. Just look at it. Okay, first they got a win here, they got a few wins, the net worth went in a nice smooth direction down to where they needed it to be, which is right there, but then it went back up because they threw the game. Then they threw the game even harder after recovering slightly, and then the Radiant decided to, yeah, go ahead, get one by one. Then the Slug decided to die. I think that's single-handedly the fault of the Slug, that the net worth is going back up, and then finally, well, because they got overconfident, I suppose, boom, the game is done. Well, that was a good game for them. A really great game. I really enjoyed it. So thank you for submitting this. We're not done here. We are not done here. We are done for this recording. So if you're watching this on YouTube, well, goodbye and see you later. This is Vantalion saying.